What up? What's happening? Y'all know what time it is, man. It's been a little while since we've been open at BarBOTB, man. But we are in here, in the place on Wednesday. Humpday Happy Hour Tap In. Welcome back. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody had a good holiday. And if you didn't, we try again tomorrow, man. There's always a better day in front of you. What's happening with you, Carolina?
Hey, shit, you already know this Hump Day Happy Hour Tap In. We missed last week, but we back at it.
Hey, in a real way, man. Sometimes you gotta take a little time for yourself. You know, this internet shit, while it's cool and dope, and people spend a lot of time on it. Real life ain't that bad neither. So you gotta take a little time, man. See your family, hug on your loved ones, that type of shit.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
But since we've been gone, man, shit been a little, shit a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Orange Man news is losing every day. Sports world is shook up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out these South Carolina Gamecocks, man, for a hell of a season, man. I don't know if we got robbed per se as far as the playoff spot. I think we overachieved for the season, if you go be honest. But the future is bright with that team. So how you feel?
I ain't gonna say we got robbed. I ain't gonna say we got cheated, but the disrespect was on display. The
Mm,
11th hardest schedule in all of college football. 6-0 at the end of the season. All losses are to LSU, Bama, and Ole Miss.
I
Uh,
refuse to count that LSU loss as a loss, even though it was a loss.
but 2 weeks ago, we was the highest ranked three-loss team. The highest ranked three-loss team. And now Bama get three losses and they rank higher than us. And I understand they beat us. But when you look at the strength of schedule, our schedule is ridiculous. Clemson lost. We beat Clemson. They dropped 5. We only move up 1. I mean, it's just too. The disrespect was on display.
And they
Right.
missed the opportunity to make some money because overall, sports fans, football fans specifically, they've been showing love to South Carolina. Everybody is like they the best, you know,
Yeah.
three loss team. They deserve to be in. Like they missed the opportunity to make some money, have a good underdog story. You know what I'm saying? Either way, man, y'all was trying to fire Beamer at the beginning of the season. Look at you now. You won't
Yes,
even
they
admit it
were.
no more.
Yes, they were trying to bench sellers. They have five Beamer. They were trying, man. They were being real disrespectful. Now, have I always believed in Beamer? The only reason I've always believed in Beamer is because Beamer was there when Spurrier was there back in the day, and he helped recruit. And his recruiting team is ridiculous. They found Sellers. I think Sellers was a 3-star coming out. He stayed loyal to the home team. So I always had belief in them. I just the schedule was so hard. That's what
Right.
did it. It wasn't that I didn't have belief in the team. I just, bro, that's a tough gauntlet to run. You in the SEC. So out of 11 games, we had what eight SEC teams.
For
Was it
sure,
eight?
for sure.
Yeah, not counting Clemson. We had 2 BS games in Clemson.
Right.
I don't want to call them teams BS teams, but you know
Teams that don't have the type of recruiting that makes
that's a
them
gauntlet. Seven,
SEC
seven, seven ranked
for
teams.
sure.
Plus, you got to think Vandy was on the road. Vandy was on the road when we ran up against them.
For sure. I mean, like I said, it's been. I agree with you as far as looking at the schedule before any games is played. You know, the Garnet and Black game. Springtime football. You looking ahead like, boy, I'm trying to see 4. I'm trying to see 5.
Uh,
And I believe in Beamer because of the off football shit. Like the fact that he relate to players, man. And in a time where we learning every day that these old hard nosed coaches ain't gonna work for this new breed of athlete. You feel me? I just feel like Beamer is in a spot where he's just young enough and just old enough and just savvy enough in the dating time that we in. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
because the
Bemis
Fantasia
went
thing was
viral.
crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to say. He done went viral a couple times. I think that helps out. But definitely, and Fantasia, I think Fantasia sent him a gift, bouquet of flowers. She sent him something after that shit happened.
Yeah, for sure. But not even only that, man. The lights is on South Carolina right now. Hate them or love them, and they hate to, once you get to be a front runner, they hate you even more. Don Staley's still working it out with the ladies, man. Lady Gamecocks, they did finally lose their first game in 43 games, and the sky was falling, and we don't know it's wrong. It's just different. It is different. You got to find a different way to win. That's what makes her a great coach. I'm gonna believe in that lady as long as she teaching the game of basketball. I don't care what level. I don't care what demographic. If it's about basketball, I'm gonna believe in Dawn Staley.
My thing is, the conversation was Fuwali should leave. I, I, man, I just so one loss, and I understand she didn't get that many minutes. But if you're not in the room with Don, if you're not on the court with Fuwali, if you don't understand their communication, 100. I'm not talking about somebody that just talked Fuwali on the phone or might pass by. If you're not in the practice and see the interaction and then see what Don see on the court, who's to say why she only got them minutes? But to say she need to transfer and leave, come on now.
We
Come on
live
now.
in we live in an instant gratification society, cuz you have to win all the games. This is the shit about the way we kind of live right now as Americans. We have to win all the games. We have to be the smartest. We have to be the flyest. We have to be the richest. We have to have the best car. We got to eat the best dinners. My social media got to be more popping than yours. And the truth is, very few people are any of those things. If in one category, you know what I'm saying? I said all that to say the sky is not falling. Dawn's still a goat. They still gonna be some dogs on that court, and they gonna have a great season, and they gonna compete for championships. So big shout out to the Lady Gamecocks in a real way.
Bro, that's like that first year Dennis Rodman went to Chicago when they lose one game. Then she leave. Come on now.
Right.
Come on now. But I understand. People want to have conversations. They want to spark debates. Maybe they do it just to put it out there so maybe Donna see it and they can say, well, you see, for why they got more minutes next game. I understand all that shit. I understand the talk. So I'm just saying, like, you shouldn't encourage these young people to give up because something on that status. It ain't like she ain't been rewarded for her play. They got a ring.
Mm.
They got two rings.
Mm.
They
She
got the
got her
SEC championship
first,
ring. Yeah, and she
and
got
most of them got their second.
yeah, so it is what it is. Still a Gamecock.
Yeah, man. Other crazy shit. Kendrick just dropped an album out of nowhere, just a whole album. I thought it was a single. Then I get an alert for another single. I think it's the same single. It ain't that single. Then it's a third song. Like he beating a dead horse.
Yeah, I ain't
he,
heard. I ain't
he
heard it
beating
yet.
on Drake.
Yeah, I ain't heard it. I just got the other day because actually crazy shit. Since we ain't been on, I really ain't been on social media, bro. I just opened my TikTok really today for the first time in several days. I actually went on YouTube and looked at shit other than crypto and investing, like
Right.
look at other shit content, and I see they talking about Kendrick and Wayne. And I understand everybody say Wayne ain't no battle rapper. I understand that, but still, you got to give that man respect for him rapping.
For certain. I fuck with Kendrick the long way. I don't look at it in terms of would Kendrick beat Wayne or would Wayne beat Kendrick. I almost want to see it because of the caliber of music that should come out of it. Because if you think Wayne just gonna get slid by Kendrick, that's highly inaccurate. You know what I'm saying? I just think that level of competition, I think it would give Wayne something to shoot for. And I think, it helped Kendrick with his folklore, the legend of Kendrick. 20 years from now, when another generation is debating they top 2, 5, whatever they gonna say, 10. You know, so that's the only thing I would say. I would say I kind of hope they do it just to keep the music flowing and bringing real rap back.
But that shit crazy. Like people forget, how long Wayne been in the game? This dude don't even remember half the rhymes he spoke. So what if he just get out there and battle Kendrick on the I'm just the best rapper. I'm not even going at you personally. What if that's his angle? Like he told Drake,
That's
like
what I
do
would hope it would be.
it. Don't do it. Don't go at him personally. Just rap.
Right. Which would have been the smartest thing. And not to mention that, like I said, we ain't been on in a minute. He filed the
The defamation
lawsuit,
order.
defamation against the distribution, which I think is BMG if I got my letters right. Um, he doing all the light skin shit that Kendrick talked about. But also, my argument for that is, I hope that he does go through it, and I almost hope he win because BMG as a distribution, they got the money to give him. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna knock him trying to get his money. It's not a personal lawsuit against Kendrick. So, but suing over a song making you look bad, you didn't give no fuck about that when you went at Meek.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I just figured it's just business.
It's all business. It's
Yeah.
definitely all business.
Yeah.
It's definitely all business.
Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to go over things that just like I said that we missed, man, due through the holiday. Um, I don't know if you follow AMP or Casanat. This little young dude, man, he is going crazy. He got people way outside his demographic interested in his content. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm upwards of 50 years old. I'm not the only one that was looking into what he had going on and the type of content that he was providing and finding out that he just a good dude with a good heart that make decent content, man. He's entertaining as fuck. So are you familiar with AMP and Casanet?
I know Casanet. I see a couple of. I don't watch all his shit. I just watch pieces of course, shorts and TikTok videos. I seen when he had the when he had Kodak on there. Uh, I see a
That
little
was
snippet
crazy.
where he asked Snoop about how fast he can roll one up.
And
I
Snoop
got to
already
see
had that
little
shit
clips.
rolled.
Yeah,
But you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, what other? And he's not the only one out because again, even before we started doing this whole streaming show, live show, whatever you want to call it, is I was always into more amateur content, if that's the right terminology. Real people doing real shit and having a record of it, making a show out of it, making a vlog out of it, making a doc out of it. So I've been seeing he 22 years old, and I just didn't think that he would have enough stuff going on that I would be interested in. He proved me wrong with his Mafia-thon 2. It's the second one. He did like 750,000 subs. It went crazy, but just how he catered to and made his own demographic. He had the Jabberwockies on. You said Kodak Black. Big ones. He had Bill Nye the Science Guy. You know what I'm saying? Hip Hop Harry, which that's missing me. But look at the culture, look at the demographic, look at the age group that he hitting with. The Jabberwockies did their thing in what, like 2011, 2012 when they went crazy on America's
yeah.
Best Dance Crew.
ABCD,
There you go.
ABCD, American. Oh, ABDC. God,
Whatever it
one of them acronyms.
is, I remember watching them then win the shit, and to see it all these years later, just every like you said, he was kicking it with Snoop. He had Kyrie
Kevin
Irving on there,
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is on
Kevin
there too.
Hart. He had Chris Brown looking like he was having fun.
Yeah.
just kicking it. You know, and there's something to be said when you can make people comfortable enough to do things that they wouldn't normally do. So big shout out Castanet, big shout out to AMP. Um, just content shit, man. There's room for everybody. I don't know how to. I think everybody should do it in some capacity. I've said that before. Um, you just don't know what to hit, and I feel like there's a demographic for everybody. If you think you a weird motherfucker that's interested in some weird shit, I guarantee you there's at least 10,000 other weird motherfuckers that's into some weird shit.
I I agree with you. Like I said, I think content creating is just like it's a business, so it's investing in yourself, but it's also just like the stock market, crypto, just investing in something else. Like you said, it's something out there for everybody. And as long as you got a good following, then you have something to put out. So,
Agreed.
do what you do. If you want to get on there for 30 seconds and do like little Facebook lives and IG live, I tell people all the time when I talk to them about podcasts and they be like, damn, bro, y'all still going? Like I did it for like 6 months or I did it for 12 months. But our shit ain't forced, so like we not going at a angle for every episode. So it's more of a free will talk than it is. Damn, we got to jot these notes down. We got to do this. We got to do this. We got to make sure we got 15 minutes on this topic. I mean, we don't worry about that shit. So our shit is a little different. It might not be appealing to everybody, but we do got faithful followers, and I surely appreciate that.
In a real way, man. In a real way. So like we always do, man, we can shout out Polare by Chrissy. We can shout out Lit Lizzie Farms with her CBD products, all kinds of different products. Y'all Google that. She's Googleable. She got a definite thing that you might find some interested in. Woodworks by Joe, friend to the pod, always dope to have a conversation with. Uh, Custom carpentry, that type of shit. Look into him. He on TikTok and all of that. Um, Animated brands, uh, friend, family, investor, just probably one of the biggest supporters that we have. That is his brand. Check out Animated brand. It's Animeted brand.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
Of course, DJ Kryptonite, our homeboy, he always support us from day one. Nicole, Nikki Nicole, she got her own podcast, Divas in the
Divas in
Round
the
Table.
Round Table.
She gives a shout out today on her live. Let's talk on the show. We always give them a shout out. Y'all should know them by now because they helped us, create a lane, or I ain't gonna say create a lane. They help us understand that we can do this by being on a show. God dog, bro, it's
Monster Luther King,
it's
Low
so
Breed.
definitely Monster. Yeah, definitely Monster Luther King. God dog, bro, it's so many. Derek
Yeah, for sure.
Rashad. Derek
For
Rashad.
sure. One of my favorites.
Yeah, such a cool brother. Cool brother. The Great Nation. Great man. I be following them clean cut dudes, bro. My shit going. I'm about to holler at my man Rue. He done cut me up a couple times this year. Normally I do 1 or 2 a year.
I'm about to tell you, boy, he be looking
Yeah,
crazy.
good. He get me right. Great Nation. I'm knocking off the doors. I'm getting compliments every time I put them on. Uh, I like their style. They as men and women of I ain't gonna say upper age when they stuff start turning gray. They got a group that support each other and they model and they party and they educate. They do all that.
Big
Who
shout
else?
out Great Nation Squad.
Yeah, who else? Oh, Tiki Blue. Tiki Blue
Tiki Blue.
always rock with us. Tiki Blue always rock with us. One of the viewers' favorites. Venom. Venom is a legend in here in Columbia, South Carolina. Her and her husband Smitty. They be doing their thing, always helping us out, showing support, giving us good advice. Oh shit, man, Antonio,
Big shout out Venom.
my homeboy Antonio. We be trying to get him to come on this shit. He ain't gonna come on. Big KC fan by way of Georgia. Joe Miller, partner from way back. Chris Black. He do our intro, outro. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, we gonna be naming forever.
Hold on. Let's not
We
get too
gonna.
disrespectful. Together we break chains.
Oh yeah,
Her, Miss April, and
and Miss
Shatari.
April.
Yeah, they be showing the support. We done got
RC the
down the rabbit
Hawkeyes
hole, man.
guy.
We just need to do an episode. We shot everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
RC the Hawkeyes guy. Says Talk Sports. If you heard one of those names, they are searchable on IG. They are searchable on TikTok. They ain't no hard find. They all got great content, man. We just out here just kind of like moving around the cabin, man, and making sure that we show that fellowship. You know what I'm saying? All these people have something positive or productive to say about, what we doing. Some of these people might, you look at them, you be like, man, they got more important things to do than be on this show based on numbers or whatever, man. But we bring dope people out with dope personalities to have a super dope time, man, and that's what it's all about.
Shit, Germ Life just hit me up on our live through IG. He also got a
Yeah,
podcast, move doing things. Him and Chuck T just did something together. Chuck T, another shout out. We another person we can shout out. But yeah, Germ Life just tapped in. Just said we just said
we
100.
still ain't named 100 motherfuckers. We still
Yeah.
ain't named 'em. But nah, hey, it's been I guess we towards the end of the year. It's another year of reflection. I can't even believe we got through doing another year of this, man. With everything that go on in the world. We both got shit that happened in our lives that could have thrown us off, man, but we been pretty consistent. Um, we got another couple of months to make, for us full, but we getting towards it, man. It's cool that I'm able to do this with my brother, man. I do not miss the significance of that. It's a lot of people that just don't fuck with their family or don't have people to kick it. You know what I'm saying? They live a more solitary life, you know what I'm saying, whether by choice or by force. I'm I'm blessed to be able to be like, I know a little bit of people everywhere, um, and they love me and I love them. So it's coming to completion, man. Cat Williams set the year off in a different kind of way. It's been some crazy. I don't even know if the news is crazy no more. It's so much crazy things that happened this year. We'll do a year and wrap up, man, and probably sound a little bit like this, but I'm appreciative of where I am in this moment, in this time, with the people that I'm with, man.
Yeah, together we break change and tapped in. We just gave you a shout out, man. We
In a
appreciate
real
all
way.
that you how you support us in every which way. Yeah, we definitely got to do it end of the year and try to really shout out everybody that's been rocking with us for the last couple of years, because like you said, it's so many. I actually might have to actually go down the list and just try to remember everybody's name, just because I don't want to leave nobody's name off. Um, but yeah, it's been a dope journey. It's crazy because people ask me about podcasting, and then when I start getting them info, I don't even realize how much info I have. I don't even
So
realize
all
how
of a
much.
sudden, you know something now.
Yeah, I don't even realize how much we've networked and how much we've been like we've been shown love. We went to the I went to Metro Music Awards. We didn't win. We did get nominated. We didn't win. And even Collard Green, I had a couple people walk up to me and be like, "Hey, bottom of the bottle, hey, Carolina Dirt." Like that's a different type of love. The
In a
fact
real
of
way.
people that been moving recognize us now. My brother said we might not have the numbers, but our numbers ain't fudged neither. Our numbers are real numbers, whether you like it or not. Whether you be like, damn, bro, like we the local rappers, man. You might want to get that shit up, be a forklift drive. You might well go ahead and get a 9 to 5.
I see you still do
You
your
know,
little podcast, ain't
yeah. But this is a conversation that we said, man. We be doing this shit even if we wasn't live. Like my brother, we got together for Thanksgiving. I don't know how much shit we drunk. You was over there several more days than I was, but the days I was over there 4 days straight, I think We drunk up a lot of shit before, but we still had conversations. We still had memories. We still had music. Same music we talked about on the show. We was actually playing and listening, vibing to. Appreciate that together. Great train. Say y'all the winners no matter what. Definitely appreciate that love. But
Nah, I'm gonna say something real quick, man, and it's insignificant to a motherfucker like we was just talking about a Casanat or anybody that's upper echelon social media networking, podcasting, vlogging, whatever they doing. But we got 23,058 views, right? Even that is, for me, that's kind of crazy. And that shit is out there as long as technology is out there, man. And that's why I feel like I feel about the arts, man. If you want to be, if you one of them people that believe in energy and synergy and just lead a spiritual existence, your artwork is what people gonna remember you forever for. You know what I'm saying? When you put things out in in the environment, in the ecosystem, in the ether, when you put tangible things out there, those things, no matter how big, no matter how small, if it's original, it can be discovered and it can never die. If they find this shit 1,000 years from now, if this planet is here 10,000 years from now, it's so many hundreds of thousands of hours of me and my brother talking about my mother and my father and my family in general. That shit is out there. And it's something that somebody can take in, be entertained by, even if it's time stamped, even if it's dated in a way, you'll know what was happening when you see this 1,000 years from now. So
I wish
that
I
part.
had the I wish I had the background music. I would have faded that shit in. If you want to be somebody, you want to go somewhere. Wake up and pay your attention. If y'all don't know that was Sister Act 2, that was that Lauryn Hill shit. Sister Act 2.
Even if you're getting sentimental, man, like Big Sean, One Man Can Change the World. Um, what's Buddy name? I'm the man, I'm the man.
Aloe Black.
Aloe
Aloe
Black,
Black.
like it's certain things that certain songs, would be on the music shit that's just immediately inspirational to me. So just in that moment, whatever that number is, it's little for me. It's over a long period of time, but to me, that's a great number, man. 25,000 people set eyes on me, listen to my brother for however long they did. You know what I'm saying? So just wanted to shout that out there, man. What else going on, man? You got some videos or something you want to look into?
Oh yeah, I got some videos I just been fucking with.
Cause I just keep talking, man. I done hit that motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? And I feel pretty good.
Yeah, I done hit a couple quick ones. But this one is dope videos I had a couple weeks ago. I just thought this shit was dope.
Y'all check out that creator, man. But the visual is beautiful. It's stunning. It's
Yeah, man.
nobody looked uncomfortable. Nobody looked like they wasn't supposed to have it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Um, it's an image that we don't get to see that we need to see more of.
Yeah, like when I first saw it, I think I watched it like on replay like 5-6 times. Very powerful, very UNITY, UNITY, that's a unity. Old teacher type shit, but nah, it's very powerful. Whether you believe in guns or not, you should believe in protection in any kind of way. Whether those females represent being single, a single mother, a single sister, a auntie, a grandmother, whatever it is, they ready to protect. So
And
that was
and I don't like to miss the opportunity to be like gun safety. If you don't like guns, that's even more reason for you to know how to make it safe. Even if if you dead set against it and you see one, you should be able to make it safe. So don't nobody hurt themselves in your presence and you don't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Uh it's unfortunately we live in a way where they everywhere. And there's way too many accidents that happen. There's way too many people that are not responsible enough to have them. Whether they old enough to have them, they just not responsible enough to have them. You feel me? But that's a whole nother story, man. Nah, that was a dope video. Shout out to them ladies. Shout out to that creator. The tag was on the video, man. So that video is their property, their intellectual property.
Yeah, I ain't got these no specific words, so I'm just gonna start playing. Because they probably gonna mute it. I think I played Doro joint too long, but that way they getting down though. Have fun. Just having fun, regardless of race, sex, or whatever background. Just having some fun.
That was a white woman. See, black women and women of color have a fupa. White women have a muffin top. She was gonna put that muffin top on somebody. She was gonna put that muffin top on somebody later on. She was drinking Crown Royal. She was smoking Black and Mild. She wasn't smoking them, but she had hit them once or twice.
Yeah. She ready.
She ready. Who's that? LSU?
Yeah, she had LSU.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Around there.
Yeah.
Around there. It's allies around there.
All right.
For once I can say, this is mine, you can't take it. As long as I know I have love, I can make. For once I can feel that somebody's heard my.
We don't own none of this content, y'all. This is that creator's content. But that was me on at least one of them days for sure. Waking up in the morning like, wait a minute, I think I'm still drunk from yesterday. That ain't no way to live, man. Be responsible, man. That's just my life.
I think I told somebody, shit, I don't think I went to sleep before 1 o'clock. None of them nights.
Hey, in a real way.
Yeah. All right. This was kind of fun.
We got a whole. Where's the no hammock sign? We got a whole no. I can see you. You can't see me. If you don't come on that. I'm not here. No.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
I won't be stopped. I said I won't be stopped. You said that?
Oh my god.
Hell nah, cause you gotta get the fuck out my way. I got shit to do. You over here doing Circus Olay tricks in the subway.
People do too much for that content shit. Now remember, some content creators y'all go too far. Just be naturally fun. Because some of this shit will get you hurt. That's all I'm gonna say. Some of this shit will get you hurt. Some of this shit will get you locked up. Some of this shit might get you unalive. Just be
some
careful.
of it's just stupid.
Yeah,
it's just stupid. It's okay though. I ain't even gonna tell them that, man. Like I say, you responsible for the content you put out, and we all understand that it can go bad just as well as it can go good. It can go bad.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, this is my last one.
Cause what are you doing out here? You really gotta simulate your mind. You feel me? Like, what are you doing? You gotta stop participation. You gotta stop potassium. and just continue with your life. You feel me? Because if you ain't doing nothing out here, you ain't doing nothing. You feel me? So stop procrastinating, and you feel me? And, you know what I mean? If I can do it, anybody can do it. Because I came from the bottom. I was living in puberty. You feel me? In the projects, living in puberty. So if anybody can do it, I can do it. You can do it. For real, like it's the same thing as if you a baby mama and you ain't got the baby and your grandma got the baby, then the baby, the grandma. Grandma, the baby. You gotta be continent in yourself. If you're not continent in yourself, there ain't nobody gonna be continent in nobody. Everybody gonna have continent in you. It's the word when you like, whatever. But, you know what I mean?
No, don't nobody.
I understood what he was trying to say.
No, don't nobody know what you mean, brother. If you and the grandma and the baby baby is the grandma. Hey, look, it's funny, man. For somebody that love words, that man just told my ass up. Paul, for somebody that had, loves using the proper word in the proper situation, that man just broke my brain.
Yeah, he was trying to give him whether he was trying to be funny or not, give it effort. Because if he was trying to be funny, he did outline it very well. Because ain't no way that's a one shot, one take.
Nah, that might be.
Cut, but he did very well.
That boy was in puberty.
Grew up in puberty.
That motherfucker was in puberty, cuz. Nah, man.
Damn.
No, in a real way, like when you use the powers of the internet for good, it's a beautiful thing, man. I try to stay on that side of social media. I try to fix my algorithm where I get enough important, whether that's news and politics and economics. I try to make sure that I set enough and I surround it with the shit that makes me happy or brings me joy. Like I said, watch a puppy video. Stop being an asshole, man. Stop going to work fucking with people. Stop being a in the way motherfucker. You just miserable in the parking lot of a chain store, acting crazy over a parking spot, man. Watch a puppy video, man. Get your life together. Pray. You know what I'm saying? Drink water. Do something good with yourself. I'm sorry for yelling.
MC Hammer, we got to pray just to make it today. I say
do something positive, guys.
We pray. Nah, that is different, man. Matter of fact, if you're doing nothing positive, my brother, just stay out the way. Just go home. Just go home. You like my brother. You mad somebody else out the street? Just go home.
Just go home, guys.
Just go home. If you mad somebody else out the street, just go home. That's it. Like you gotta be willing to understand. You got to be willing to understand that there ain't no rewind button on this thing called life. There's no reset, but there's no rewind button. But hopefully and prayerfully and blessingly, you can have another day. But don't try to mess up somebody else's day where they can't go home or they got to go to jail because of your foolishness. Just go home.
Where you putting yourself in danger for some shit that you don't even believe you even stand on.
Not till that judge hit that gavel.
You know what I'm saying? You thought you gave a fuck about that handicap spot, even though you not handicapped. You just know somebody who handicapped, and you felt like it was your motherfucking job that day to be in that goddamn parking lot. You can lose your life. Yeah. But that's, that's just my little, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even care who park in a handicap spot. I don't even, because I know I can't.
I don't be paying attention. Bro, look, I could almost walk by a robbery and not be a witness. I could almost walk by a armed robbery and not be a witness, cuz.
I know.
Stay out of people's way. Stay out of people's way.
And stay out of people's house, man. Sometimes I understand. Sometimes people have stuff going on, and you want to be the neighborhood watch, and you want to be what's it, the HOA and all that other stuff. But that still get you hurt too, man. Stay out of people. Now, if a child's being in danger or somebody being in danger, I totally understand that. But to be worried about what's going on at somebody else's house all the time, I understand everybody got their opinions. Everybody want to crack their jokes. Everybody just want to get off their chest. But to be focused on somebody else's house, like that shit is crazy, man.
I wish
That
I
shit is crazy.
had. I don't know if y'all like one of my social media guilty pleasures is this creator called Hood Fishing, and he a
Oh yeah, he dope.
young dude from Florida, gold in his mouth. He is everything that South Florida stand for as far as an image, but all he do is go fish. His content is about fishing. He a magical fisherman, like I ain't seen the type of shit that he do, like drop a hook in the water with no bait and catch a fish in less than 2 minutes. Like he phenomenal at the content he create. So today he put up a TikTok or something, and he fishing from a vacant lot. You know, Florida got waterways everywhere, right? So it's a vacant lot. He got his fishing license. He ain't bothering nobody. Some old white man come off of his property and tell him he need to get off of his property. That's not his property because his property is fenced in. That man said, I'm gonna go back in the house and I'm gonna get my gun. He said, I got a gun license too, motherfucker. Stay out of people's way, man. You so mad that you seen this man fishing, minding his own business, that you was about to lose your life.
Hey,
You was going out of your way to lose your life. You don't even understand.
Hey, that old man probably looking out the window talking about, look at this. Just look at this. Look at this. So, dang, you see this out here? You see him out here? Look at this. Look at this. He probably put on his flip-flops, toes out, thong, shoot, whatever. I don't know.
It's just be careful of the shit you get yourself involved in, man. Everything ain't your business, man. You falling out with somebody because your friends don't always make the best decisions, and you can still be the friend of somebody who make a bad decision, but that decision don't have to affect you. Don't let people pull you into their bullshit, God.
And that includes family too. Whether you first cousin, second cousin, third cousin,
Say that.
step brother, step sister, adopted friend, or whatever. If y'all grew up together, then y'all family, man.
Right.
Because there's no sense of you calling you not calling your own family, but you call somebody you met 2 years ago family. Like it's so much that go into it. And a lot of times the kids are ruined because of the adults in the family. Then they become adults, and now they ruining their kids when it comes to the connection of family. So, you ain't got to love your cousins and all that, but y'all still family, man. And some of y'all bathed in the back in the day. Some of y'all bathed in the same tub. They probably don't do that shit now.
And,
Some of y'all.
I'm not saying you got to preface that shit with back then.
Yeah. A lot of y'all ate at the same kitchen table, the same grandma, grandpa, ate on the front porch and all that shit.
Got your ass whooped together.
Yeah. So all that, we ain't family, or if you cuz, or if you so and so, and not acknowledging, like, is it really that serious?
Look, I'm grown, man. You ain't got but one time to fuck me.
Yeah.
Pause. You ain't got but one time.
Hey, how you say it on Bad Boy? I blow you, then I blow you. No.
Hell no, Hobby. You got that all fucked up. Hell no.
Yeah, nah, man. Just appreciate people that come in your life, man. That'd be another thing. Some people talk about generational curses. Sometimes the generational curse to keep hanging out with the same people. That ain't no curse. That's your choices. But the people that come in your life make you who you are. And I met a lot of people in my life. Um, and there's a lot of people I met, and then they became a bigger role in my life later. And that's who baby. So when people be like, hey, bro, you cool, you lay baby. That's from all the people I done met. Whether I dealt with you, didn't deal with you, whether I rock with you, didn't rock with you, whether, you know, we drunk together or you met me through somebody, man. Everybody that I met in my life, I appreciate it. Whether you good or bad for me in my life, I am who I am because I met you in life. So I appreciate everybody I met. And if I didn't meet you, I appreciate that too.
This is what I say, man. People take for granted. People take for granted that they don't have control of their happiness. That they don't have control of bad situations. As a general rule, it took a long time for me to learn accountability, man. And you can place yourself in positions. A lot of times when you think it's just how could it happen to me? It's bad luck. You've been driving in that direction for a long motherfucking time.
Wrong, huh?
You were driving in the direction of oncoming traffic, and you've been doing it, and you've been getting away with it. So you think that everybody's against you. You have more control over the level of positivity in your life, the amount of drama that you allow in you, the amount of toxic that you allow to pour in. You have more control over that shit than you think. Don't be a victim of a circumstance, man. Take control of your shit and do and move how you want to move. Just because that's your daddy, his toxic shit ain't your toxic shit. It don't have to be, and he'll still be your daddy. You know what I'm saying? So as the years coming out, man, and as I get a little older, man, I just find that I feel better about the choices I make because I make them with heart and mostly a clear mind. I know we talk a lot about drinking and getting, you know what I'm saying, a certain way, but that's my pleasure. That's my pleasure. You know what I'm saying? I don't hurt nobody. Everybody got their thing. But take control of your life, man, and don't be a victim of circumstance. That's the biggest thing that I can put out. You control everything about your life. That's good, bad, indifferent.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, we ain't got to stay here too long, man. This was a good one, man. I feel good about the conversation. I feel good about, opening the doors to BarBOTB back up in a real way. And y'all
Yeah,
can fuck with us, man. Like, share, subscribe. Join the conversation, man. This is an open door type thing, man. I don't want you to believe everything that I believe. You can call me on bullshit sometime. I might kick you off the show, but I'll let you say it before I kick you off.
I'm gonna let you say it. I'm just gonna let you say it. As long as you being real to who you are, you're not being disrespectful. I don't care. You can come on the platform and say what you got to say. If you say the sky is falling or the sky is green, chill, we can debate it. As long as we ain't getting too disrespectful, as long as there ain't no MFers and FU,
Yeah.
we cool. State your opinion. But other than that, we just look like a good conversation, man. And as my brother said, we talk about drinking. We don't drink like we used to as far as on the show, but we gets it in. Don't get it twisted. Y'all may think we be drinking on here, but y'all should see us in person. We were supposed to go live, and we didn't, but we had a lot of drinks, so probably wouldn't have did well.
Yeah.
Next time we will.
In a real way, man. Look, it's always dope. Good to see you, bro. Good to see everybody that I've seen and that I haven't seen. Um, we did a whole bunch of motivational shit tonight. We had a whole bunch of dope conversations. Is there anything else you want to say before we slide?
Together we were trained. Fuck your tears.
You gonna stop telling her that shit, cuz. She said
That's
it hurt
pretty
her
funny
feelings
though.
the first time.
But she should be over it now.
I hope so. We don't mean
Yeah.
that
Now,
no harm. We don't mean no harm by that.
matter of fact, together we were break change. She do T-shirts and movie scripts. You need to put on a T-shirt and go ahead and copyright that. Because if not, I'm gonna keep saying it. And put it in a movie. Matter of fact, that'd be a good movie title. Fuck your tears.
Fuck your tears, cuz.
Yeah,
It's
fuck your
definitely a good
tears.
album title.
Yeah, but we're gonna try to every year I think we've gotten better. So next year we're gonna try to improve what we're doing. Hopefully the conversations don't stop. And hopefully we gain more viewers for better conversations, because the more people that join the conversation, it makes the conversation always better. So in the future, please like, share, subscribe. Just share it. Matter of fact, even if you don't like it, just share it. Just show somebody the QR code from the link or send them the link. If everybody do that to one other person, we always say tell two people, tell two people. Even if you do one person, we appreciate, because it adds to the conversation. And people that know me know, if you got a partner that got a business or is dope with conversation, I always try to invite them now. Do they answer? Do they get back to me? That's not on me. But when you
Right.
give me people's names, suggestions of people to have on here, I do try to reach out to people as much as possible. Sometimes we get on the street where we're booked 6-7 weeks out, and then sometimes we get on the street where we ain't got nobody. It's just how it is. But the conversation is still going to be what it is. So we'll be back maybe this Friday, probably this Friday. If not, definitely Wednesday.
In a real way, man. Look, this is the BOTB Live Show. I'm Jay Walking. That's my brother Carolina Dirt. Um, yeah, we still at this thing, man. Um, we've said enough. Y'all be easy, man. Till the next time. Love the people who love you back, man. We gone.